All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. We're going to talk about the hottest names linked to the Vikings in round one, specifically at pick 24. First off, thanks to BetUS for sponsoring the show. Did you know BetUS has a casino? Did you, Lupagus?
I actually did. I did.
He did. We've talked about this before. You're right. They got slots, live casino dealers. Take advantage of this BetUS amazing sign-up bonus, 200% bonus up to $5,000 or 250% for a crypto sign-up bonus up to $5,000. So hit up BetUS. Let's do it. Are you ready?
Yeah, hottest names. You think my name's going to be on there?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't. I wish it was. It'd be great. We'd have you on all the time.
Appreciate that.
All right,
I'm on all the time.
Fifth hottest name, the big man, Tyler Book from Alabama.
Yeah, arguably the best pure guard in the NFL draft this year. I know there's some guys who can play both who maybe are ranked a little bit higher, but Alabama guard. I mean, how do you not love Tyler Booker? Apparently, I don't know. I've been seeing some rumblings that he's not a great fit for our blocking scheme, but I think when you start doing that and taking lesser talent because you fit your scheme, you're going to end up with a higher chance of a bust. I love Tyler Booker at 24.
Well, yeah, I mean, his big thing is he's a power run scheme. I mean, that's what he runs, and we run the zone. So the biggest thing is when you're reading about Tyler Booker, it's like, yeah, you know what, he could do zone. His bread and butter is the power run, but like, I mean, that gets a little bit dicey just because he's not as athletic enough to move around. So maybe you're not getting your best bang for your buck. Gray Zabel, very good in the run in the zone scheme.
I know. But I want a strong, powerful guard. I always said we take these athletic guys, and I'd love to see a mauler.
Yeah. No, Tyler Booker, like if you get Tyler Booker, it's going to be curious to see where he goes. He's all over the place.
All over the map.
Round 2, freaking top 10. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's one of the guys who has probably the widest wingspan when it comes to draft placements.
And the widest hips to block opposing defenders. Good pass blocker.
Thick, meaty trunk.
So I was actually surprised to see him on this list. Let's go to number 4, Tyleik Williams, tackle from Ohio State.
I do. I'm a big Tyleik Williams fan. I think he can play that nose. He can anchor. He's got like I just said, the big wide ass. He's got huge hips, big old trunk on him. Definitely stand the pants to anchor. And he also provides that pass rush ability from the inside. You've seen him bull rush guys on his highlights. He absolutely just dominates some dude. So he can stuff the run, eat up blocks, and I think he can provide you some interior pass rush as well. So Tyleik Williams, I'm definitely on board with. Ideally, though, I think I'd trade back a little bit, maybe even ask in round 1, early in round 2 to get him.
Yeah, if you like him because he's got a big ass, there's a lot of guys with big asses in this draft.
Just a big, beautiful ass.
Big, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of the consolation prize for me when it comes to D tackles. Beautiful at stuff in the run, and they need to finesse his pass rushing ability to actually hit home. But like Brian Flores would have fun with this dude. Absolutely. He can be out there on every damn down.
And I think even getting him would still kick Harrison Phillips to the outside. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here.
Yeah, he's like 6'6", 330. It's a big man. Number 3 man ranked to the Vikings. This is one that we've seen quite a bit. Benjamin Morrison out of Notre Dame. He's a plug and play dude. You put him outside day 1, week 1, and you don't look back. And he's got some question marks. But man, he's got a knack for that ball too. 9 picks in 31 games. I don't care about his hip injury. He'll be fine. I'm a doctor.
I do care about the hip injury. I need that thing to be cleared up and to feel good about it. I mean, but Alex was on here yesterday from Hail Mary Sports, and he said basically he's like a top 10 talent. It's just that hip, and that's the thing. I think it scares teams because it's a hip. It's not like an ACL where you've seen guys come back from it. Who knows what this hip's going to do? Can he come back? Will he be the same?
Go to the Super Bowl?
And will it just, be an issue again down the road? So I love Benjamin Morrison. Makes sense at 24 as long as that hip is fine. But again, we usually don't know these things until like the week of the draft, how his medical comes out, or maybe we don't even know until after the draft. So if he does see a slide, obviously then the reports on the hip are not good.
Well, he's another dude that is anywhere from top 10 to like the end of round 2. He's literally everywhere. And Alex is right. I mean, based off of talent, this dude's top 10. But like I said, I've diagnosed myself with many things thanks to Google.
Yes, you have.
I can tell his hip is fine.
I remember when you thought you were pregnant there for a while.
I thought I've had everything. So Benjamin Morrison, I would love it. I'd love that pick. But there's another corner that is ranked or mocked to the Vikings much more.
Yeah, and this is the one is my favorite corner in the draft right now, just because there's no question marks as far as the health goes. You know, Savon Rebel's got the ACL. He's come back from. Morrison's got the hip. Barron's clean. He's clean as hell. Super aggressive in run support. I love his ball skills. He can play in the slot. I think he even play a little safety if you want him to.
He's
Very
everywhere.
versatile piece. Brian Flores would absolutely have a field day for him. But another guy, I think DJ's top 50 came out, and Barron was I think he was number 8 overall on Daniel Jeremiah's top 50. So a guy who's definitely highly regarded by a lot of draft analysts out there. Man, if he can follow 24, that'd be sweet.
I love watching him play. I love watching him do everything, especially play football. And he's Brian Flores' guy to a T. You can play him in multiple spots. And he's 200 pounds, 5'11", 200, something like that. He played the big nickel. They can put this dude anywhere. And I've warmed up to him quite a bit.
Yeah, I've even
watch him play. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The number 1 though is Derrick Harmon. Derrick Harmon, D tackle out of Oregon. Lupagus' nemesis when it comes to first round picks. I love Derrick Harmon.
He's growing on me. I want to see him
beast
because you just don't see the bull rush. You don't see him overpower guys enough. I want to see more of that to feel 100% comfortable. But man, when he slips off those blocks and he closes in, he closes in so damn fast for a guy so big. 55 pressures last year says it all. The dude can get to the quarterback. Again, my only hang up is just I like to see him just win at the point of attack a little bit more with pure power. But man, yeah, I'm definitely warming up to the idea of Derrick Harmon at 24.
When you got the moves and you're an athletic big man inside, you're going to make those offensive linemen look silly.
Yeah,
I mean, when you watch him, it's beautiful. When you read the profiles, it says he's a very strong guy. He wins with power. So I don't know where you get I think he's got it all. I think he's the biggest. I think he's the riskiest out of the D tackles. I would take Harmon over Williams out of Ohio State any day. I mean, Harmon for me is after Nolan's gone and after Grant's gone, and then it's Derrick Harmon.
Yeah, I know you're a little bit higher at him. I got him ranked pretty closely right now. I still probably take Williams a hair over at Harmon, but again, Harmon's growing on me. The more I watch, Mark said I get. But another guy too, I've seen go early 20s or even higher. So Harmon's a guy who could be out the board by the time the Vikings pick too.
D tackles is going to be crazy as far as where they go. I mean, if Tyleik Williams even went early, nobody would be surprised. It's so good. They're so good.
Yeah. But yeah, you mentioned Walter Nolan. I wonder if he's going to start to slide. Apparently, there's some character issues on him, so we'll have to see what that's all about. But Walter Nolan, a name who could be sliding on the boards too.
I'm glad nobody's drafting us. We got a ton of character issues. We would be undrafted for sure. But those are the hottest names to the Vikings. I would be just fine with any of these guys. One guy, you gotta say, one guy, Gray Zabel, very rarely mocked to the Vikings.
And I was surprised there wasn't a running back on this list. That's been becoming a very popular pick, whether it's the Caleb Johnson or Amari Hampton. But I thought a running back would be on here.
Yeah, Jeremiah had us taking Trey Henderson.
Yeah, but yeah, another one.
All right, there you have it. Remember, get your butts over to BetUS. Hit up that live online casino.
Yeah, and remember this. A person sheds about 40 pounds of skin in their lifetime.
Oh, God, yuck.
So gross.